Hey everybody, it's Kados here, bringing you episode of my Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped Let's Play. And, yeah, sorry about that stupid voice, I won't be ever doing that again. But yeah, this video is... I honestly don't know what episode it is, because it's been so long since I've done one of these Crash Bandicoot 3 videos, but oh well. But you're gonna have to forgive me, because this video is gonna be more of an update video again. I know, I'm sorry. As you know, I hate doing these update videos, so I thought I would chuck in some Crash 3 footage just to make it a bit more, a bit less boring. So yeah, I'm really sorry, but I need to get this shit out of the way, just so you guys know that I'm not dead, and I'm actually working hard on YouTube videos, even though I'm not uploading any YouTube videos at the moment. But yeah, in this video, I'm going to be going over a few different things. The first thing is the Sonic review situation. A few people have been asking what's happening with that and why I'm taking so fucking long with it, and I'm going to be just explaining what's going on with that and the progress that I've made so far. Second is the question of the video from the Crash Bandicoot 1 finale, and I know some people have kind of forgotten about that I even asked the question, and there's answers there that I haven't even, you know, put in a video and stuff. And I know I have a lot of fun with the question of the video, and I think the viewers do too, so why not? And the third thing, and probably the last thing that I'm least concerned about, is the Nintendo Let's Play situation that has been going around town lately, with talk of Nintendo deleting or taking people's content, or I'll get there when I get there. First of all, the Sonic review situation. Firstly, I have to say thank you for just being so patient with it, and, you know, putting up with me not uploading anything for ages. You need to understand that I'm not dead, and I'm just working really hard on these videos, and I really want to get them uploaded as soon as I can. But at the same time, I don't want to rush them. So, you know, it's a lot of work. But yeah, I can only work on these in my spare time. You know, it's more of a hobby kind of thing. And the only time I really get to work on them is when I get home from school. My weekends are completely booked, and even when I get home from school, I'm working on homework, and especially this time of year, because it's like getting towards mid-year shit, and there's lots of things due, and, you know, all that kind of stressful shit going on. But the reason it's taking so long is because these videos aren't easy to make. They actually take a lot of time and a lot of effort, unlike, say, this video here will probably take me like a night, because all it will take is me recording this and recording some gameplay footage, and it's basically done. But with these review videos, it's like 20 times the work, seriously. What I have to do first is I have to plan everything before I even start. That includes what games I'm going to be playing, what games I'm going to be reviewing, how I'm going to be reviewing them, and the uploading schedule and all that kind of shit. I have to take everything into account before I even start, because I'll probably make a mistake sometime through and then have to start completely all over again because I just haven't planned it well enough. Second thing I have to do is actually get a hold of the games that I need to review. Sometimes I can get them pretty easily. Sometimes I'll actually already have the games. Other times it'll take me a long time to actually get them. I remember trying to get a hold of Sonic Heroes. It took me ages. Basically, I had to search around the internet for weeks trying to find one cheap enough to buy. And when I bought it, the seller kept sending me dodgy discs, and none of them worked in my Xbox. So I had to say, "Can you send me another disc? Can you send me another disc?" And eventually they sent me a disc that was working, and it works fine. I've now got every single Sonic game that I will be reviewing here, which is every main series game, and a couple of spin-off games as well. And all in total, there's going to be easily over 20 videos. I'm going to try and get them uploaded a bit earlier just by changing the uploading schedule. So I'll be reviewing the 8-bit Genesis, not the 8-bit, the 16-bit Genesis games, Mega Drive games, if you will. I'll be uploading them first, and then I'll be moving on to the 3D era on the Dreamcast and shit after that. So I'll be doing them in groups, so they can be uploaded a bit quicker. After that, after getting a hold of the games, I need to actually play the games all the way through. Sometimes this can take fucking months, depending on how long the game is. The only reason I play them all the way through is because I don't want to be, you know, judging and reviewing a game based on 20 minutes of gameplay that I've, you know, looked at during lunchtime or something. I want to play the whole games through so I can get the entire experience, so I can have a real opinion of it. And I think that's pretty fair. Next thing I have to do is capture footage for it. Sometimes this can take 20 minutes, sometimes I have to capture the whole game, which again takes a long time. It just depends. Capturing footage, I only need as much as I need for the review, if that makes sense. So sometimes I only need 20 minutes worth of footage, sometimes I need more. After that, I need to write the review. That's putting all my opinions on paper. This is by far the hardest part of doing any of this stuff. Basically, I write a review, and then I'll write more. I'll write all the reviews, and then I'll go back and revise the reviews weeks later, just to see if it's still satisfying enough to keep. So sometimes I'll write a few reviews and kind of get my style together, and then I'll go back on past reviews that I've written and say, nah, that's shit, and start it all over again. And I'll just keep doing that until they're perfect, and I'm not looking at it thinking that's shit and stuff like that. I need to get these, you know, I don't want to look back and go, why did I say that, you know? So that takes a lot of work, and that's taken me the longest time. I'm finally past that stage, and now I'm working on the Photoshop work, which is what you have to do before you edit. You need stuff in Photoshop just to, you know, like borders and stuff, which I've uploaded videos of me testing out borders. That's what they are. They're not just random uploads. Banners, titles, all that stuff needs to be done in Photoshop. Then I have to record my voice, which is just me reading the review out loud in Audacity, which is basically what I'm doing now, except, you know, not reading off anything. I'm just making this shit up as I go. That can be hard depending on how many mistakes I'm making and how long the review is. Sometimes it's taken me days just to record, you know, not even that much. And I need to wake up and be in the mood to do it too. I need to have a high amount of energy. If I wake up and feel like shit like I do today, it's probably not best I record a review. After that, I need to put it all together in Sony Vegas while I'm editing, and that's where the actual making of the video comes in, putting all this stuff that I've gathered into one single thing. And doing all this takes a lot of time, especially if I'm doing 20 odd reviews. If you're wondering why it's taking me so long, it's because I'm not just working on one review, I'm working on like 20 before I even want to start uploading. Of course I'm going to work on about 5 or 6 before I upload those, and then work on others after that. And I mean, the reason I'm doing the reviews, yeah, someone suggested I review a Sonic game, but it's more of a self-satisfaction thing. I want to set a big goal for myself and achieve it, just so I have that feeling of achievement, and have a false feeling of, I don't know. It's just, I just want to do this just because it's a big challenge, basically, and I'll feel a big sense of achievement after finishing it. So it's not much of a thing of just getting views and subscribers. I mean, that would be nice, but I don't really care about that stuff in the end of the day. It's just more of a expressing my opinions and, you know, having this big sense of achievement afterwards. And I hope people watching get a lot out of it too. I've had a lot of fun making them, and it's been a big long journey, but, you know, I hope you guys appreciate it, and it'll definitely be worth it when it's up. Second thing I need to get to is the question of the video, which is probably why you guys are watching this bullshit in the first place. So I'm gonna make a start on that, and I don't know, I have a lot of fun with the question of the video, so let's do it. The question of the video in the Crash Bandicoot finale was, what is your least favorite Crash boss? There. Let me repeat that. What is your least favorite Crash boss fight? And I'll be doing a video based on this soon, so I didn't really have an opinion on it just yet. Heartless Ouija says, my least favorite boss is Papu Papu. I was fighting him the other day, when I jumped on him and I missed and his butt crack did damage. Oh god, and I was like, what the fuck? And yeah, that's one of the points I'll be bringing up in the video I'll be doing about this soon, is the Papu Papu is like ridiculously easy to the point where it's just ridiculous. And he'll be up on my, it's like top 5 least favorite and favorite Crash boss fights, and Papu Papu is going in the least favorite just for being so ridiculously easy. Crashinator 7000, my least favorite boss and my least favorite boss and engine, because you're always fighting him. Plus Kados, you forgot to add my comment in this vid. I posted my answer before this came out. I might have read that wrong. I don't know. I've kind of copied and pasted this from YouTube, so I might have read that all wrong. And yeah, I'm sorry I didn't get I can't get everyone's answers up if I'm releasing videos kind of daily, because you know, if I've already got the video rendering and uploading and someone posts their answer, I can't go back and cancel it and then just add it in, because that's going to cut off hours off my work. So I'm sorry I can't get everyone's in. The best way to get your answer in the video is just to answer it straight away, and I'll add it in as soon as you can anyway. But if I'm already working on the next video and it's already rendering or uploading, I can't change it from there, so I'm really sorry. Tatagliacon, I think it was Koala Kong. I didn't like fighting against, I don't know where I got Rhino from. Oh yeah, because he said, Tatagliacon said he liked the Rhino, and I'm like, Rhino? I don't think there was a Rhino, man. Unless there's a Rhino in the newer Crash games, but I've never played those ones. But yeah, I know, I didn't like Koala Kong either. He was one of my least favorites. Excuse me. That one video, fat ass. Did you just call me a fat ass? Yes, I just did call you a fat ass. I'm sorry, fatty. The question of the video for this video: what is your earliest memory with Crash? My answer: I don't really know. The earliest I can remember is probably going to my mate's house who lived across the road, and he had Crash Bandicoot 1. And I remember Crash Bandicoot 1 actually came with the PlayStation at one point, and we just sat up for hours and hours just trying to speedrun levels and just act like stupid idiots, just rushing through levels and dying. And we used to do the whole taking turn things, and you know, we used to get in arguments and say, oh no, I want to have another turn because that was bullshit and stuff like that. And we used to get into some big arguments, but I look back and, you know, that were the good old days, just playing with a friend, taking turns and just having a lot of laughs and sharing the experience together. That was probably my earliest memory with Crash. And post your answers in the comment section as soon as you can, as soon as you see this video, because if you don't get it in and I decide to make another video, which is unlikely, straight after this, then it's not going to make it in there. But it shouldn't be an issue this time because I'm still working hard on these Sonic videos. And thirdly is this whole, geez, we're really getting on here. Thirdly is the whole Nintendo sitch. If you're a big YouTube user and you like watching Let's Plays and all this stuff, you've probably heard about the whole Nintendo deciding to take action on the, how do I put this? I haven't heard a lot about it because it doesn't really affect me, so I never really cared. But Nintendo are taking revenue gainers, YouTubers who gain revenue through making Nintendo-based Let's Plays and stuff like that. Nintendo have decided to say, oh, well, you know, you're gaining revenue from the advertising and stuff. We feel the right to have that revenue and have the ownership rights to your videos, which, I mean, that's fair enough. Because it is their content after all. But I mean, mainly they're targeting those big YouTubers who are gaining revenue off Nintendo products by doing LPs and stuff. So that doesn't really affect me as a YouTuber, because for one thing, I don't gain any revenue. I don't have advertising at my videos, and I don't get a penny from making videos like this. You know, I don't ever plan on doing that either. I don't ever plan on making money from YouTube. But there are a lot of YouTubers out there who will be affected by this. The second thing is, as a viewer, I'm not affected either, because I don't really watch a lot of Nintendo LPers, especially ones who gain revenue. I think the only one I'm subscribed to is probably Chugga Conroy, and I don't even watch him that much. But as far as I know, I could be wrong here, he doesn't gain revenue from his videos, so he's fine. I think Nintendo are mainly targeting people who are gaining a lot of money off it, and they feel the right to, you know, step in and say, hey, that's not right. And I think it's mainly newer games they're targeting too. Like, if you like to play a lot of newer Nintendo games, like New Super Mario Brothers and stuff like that, you're probably going to get targeted. As I said earlier in the video, I'm planning on doing a Super Mario Galaxy. Actually, did I say that? I don't think I said that. I don't know. Anyway, I'm doing a Super Mario Galaxy 2 LP sometime in the future, and I don't really give a shit. I'm just going to upload that shit, and, you know, I doubt anything is going to happen, because I only gain about, not even, the highest amount of views my average videos get is probably about 200, and that's on a good day. So I don't even appear on their radar. I'm going to be completely fine uploading Nintendo videos. And I mean, I don't upload Nintendo videos that often anyway. I'm mostly doing Crash Bandicoot videos and stuff like that. And I also plan on doing more Jack videos as soon as I get my PlayStation 2 fixed. But that's about it. That's all I have to talk about. I'm sorry this has been another boring update video, and I promise next video will hopefully be the first Sonic review. But I mean, thank you guys for being patient, and if you've watched all of this video and listened to everything I've had to say, then what the fuck is wrong with you? But yeah. Thanks guys, it means a lot. And also thanks to the 100 subscribers. I know a lot of people will say 100 subscribers isn't that much, but I mean, for someone who's not even trying to get subscribers and views and stuff, it's pretty good. It means people are just watching for the content, and not just because I'm saying update and wait, no, what do they say? They say subscribe and like and favorite our videos. I don't say that shit. I get annoyed when people say that shit. But that's why a lot of these big YouTubers, that's what they do. I'm not into that shit. I just want to make videos because it's fun. And hopefully I'll be making a lot more in the future. So thanks guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Love you, bye!